Where the Flowers Bend, a story inspired by true struggles, told through fiction to open hearts and minds. The waiting room. The room had small, bare walls, a dusty floor, and the lingering scent of incense that tried and failed to hide the sterility of fear. Outside, the sun poured over the tin roofs of the village, bathing the earth in gold. But inside the room, it was dim, quiet, and heavy. Amina sat between her two younger sisters, Fatu and Mariam. They were dressed in bright patterned dresses, gifts for the ceremony, but their wear had no joy. The air was still, thick with something unspoken. Mama Kadi, their grandmother, sat across from them on a low wooden stool. Her face was lined with decades of silence. Her eyes were sharp but distant, as if she had long ago learned to separate herself from the world she helped maintain. A girl must become a woman, she had told them days before, her voice even, absolute. We do what our mothers did, it is the way. Amina clenched her fists. At 14, she was old enough to understand more than her sisters. She had overheard things whispered between mothers, stories in hushed tones behind school walls, and pamphlets slipped into her hands by the traveling nurses. She knew this was not traditional. This was trauma. The curtain, Miriam had gone first. She was only 8, and too small to understand why her tears brought no comfort. The curtain at the far end of the room had swallowed her up and returned her quiet, shaking, with blood on her legs and salt on her cheeks. Now it was Fatu's turn. She clutched Amina's hand, her lips trembling. I don't want to go, she whispered. Amina looked at her grandmother, then at the midwife who had entered the room without a sound. Her eyes held no cruelty, only the blank fatigue of someone doing what she'd always done. No, Amina said softly. Mama Kadi looked up. What did you say? No, she's not going. Silence struck the room like thunder. Even the birds outside seemed to pause. Amina, Mama Kadi said, her voice rising. This is not your choice. Yes, it is. She's my sister, and she has a choice. We all do. The midwife sighed, rubbing her temples. Child, this is our way. Don't shame your family. Amina stood up. Her heartbeat was so loud it made her ears ring. Then let me be ashamed, but I won't be silent. The memory of pain that night, they did not sleep at home. Amina had run with Fatu in hand, Mariam limping behind. The nurse from the clinic took them in, hid them, and protected them. There was a risk, of course, but there was also light. In the weeks that followed, a case was opened. The whispers became arguments. The village was divided, some calling Amina cursed, others calling her brave. Mama Kadi did not speak to her, not for a long time. But in the silence, something cracked. One morning, she visited the clinic. She brought tea and a quiet question. Did it hurt when you said no? Amina